In this video, I'm going to share with you the most powerful technique to activate your third eye. At one point, we're all part of one mind, the universal mind. But we fell from this higher level of consciousness and split our mind into three different aspects of ourselves: our conscious living minds, our subconscious mind, and our supraconscious mind. The pineal gland, or the third eye, is this radio antenna that has contact with this supraconscious mind, this part of ourselves that can see and feel and perceive of information that is beyond time and space, beyond us. And this is where you get those incredible insights when you're in those states of relaxation. So we're going to talk about the technique, but stay to the end of the video where you can understand why this technique works. And the magic in this technique is actually understanding why these things work, not just robotically doing the exercise or, saying a phrase or whatever. So with that being said, let's get right into it. In order for you to activate your third eye, you have to realize you're part of an energetic system. This energetic system is a part of us, but it's something we've been severed off from because your day-to-day life keeps you in a state of tenseness. You're tense. You're stressed out because of bills. You're driving to work. You're doing all these things, and it keeps you in a state of tenseness. And when that happens, your nervous system sort of contracts inwards, and we lose this connection with this energy that's all around us. So what you want to do, first and foremost, is get into a state of relaxation. Now, I find the easiest way to do this is find somewhere quiet, somewhere where I can be alone. Sit there in a comfortable chair or whatever, with your left palm facing up and your right palm facing down. Now, I'll get to this in a minute, why that's actually important, but just understand left palm facing up, right palm facing down. And once you do that, tune into your body. Close your eyes and tune into your body. Where do you feel tension? No doubt, if you're living day to day in this crazy world that we're in, you're holding on to tension somewhere in your body. And so the key here is tuning into that tension and becoming aware of it. And simply bringing that awareness to that part of your body that feels tight and tense is going to begin to relax that part of the body. And you can do this for many different aspects of yourself that are feeling tense, till you feel like you're in a completely relaxed state. Now, once you're in this relaxed state, the next phase of this is getting into a state of silence. Because when we have so much chatter going on with thoughts and emotions and desires and all these things, it can cloud the mind and again sever us off from this mental connection with this higher mind that's still a part of us. And so when you get into a state of silence, it might take you a few minutes, especially if you're first starting out, it might take you a little while. But to see the thoughts, feelings, and desires coming up for you, and to just observe them and sort of let them pass by, like cars moving by on a highway. And eventually you'll get to a point, even if it's for a brief moment, where you're not thinking or feeling or have desires for anything. You just are. And at this point, you've found the center of your being. This is the very center of who you are, that nothingness. Now, when you're in this state, you're going to repeat a phrase, and I'm going to explain to you what this phrase is. You're going to say to yourself, I am one with the universal life force energy. It is flowing through me now. I feel it. Now, in doing this, you physically open yourself up to this universal life force energy. When you're in a state of relaxation, your nerves can sort of relax. You can be more open to this. When you're silenced, your mental mind is quiet and you're open to receiving things outside of yourself. And when you repeat this phrase, it means three different things. It activates you actually on three different levels. When you say, I'm one with the universal life force energy, what you're acknowledging here is this connection to this higher mind, this connection to this universal force that we've been severed off from, but is still a part of you through a part of you called the supraconscious mind. And so you're activating that part of yourself. The next part here is saying, it is flowing through me now. You are sort of acknowledging that on the mental plane. There's three different aspects of yourself: your mind, body, and soul. So at this level, you're activating yourself on the level of the mind. And on the level of the mind, you're literally a law unto yourself. Whatever you feel And whatever you believe that is true on the level of the mental plane is in fact going to be true. You're a law unto yourself. The last part here is I feel it now. You're acknowledging it in the physical body. You're acknowledging it on the physical plane that is in fact flowing through you. And as you say these phrases, you will feel a collection of energy moving through the base of your spine, moving up through your solar plexus, moving up through your body and beginning to radiate outwards, filling you from the inside out. Now, this part of you that actually receives this energy is called your life center. And you generate energy within yourself in the life center through the food you eat and the air you breathe. But it's a very, very limited amount of energy. And so in connecting with this universal life force energy, you can recharge this energetic system and be able to move this energy through your body. Move this energy that hasn't had a chance to move through your body because the limited amount that you produce gets used up by the system that you're living in. So even if you use some of these crazy third eye activation techniques, these different meditations, oftentimes people find themselves falling short because you simply don't have enough energetic force within you to actually activate that part of yourself. And as you do this day by day, 10 to 15 minutes through this practice, you will find yourself becoming more in tune with your surroundings, becoming more aware of how you feel towards things, have a greater sense of clarity and perception to the opportunities that have been right in front of you the whole time. And in doing that, you'll become more in tune with who you really are. I just launched CreatorHQ, which is a collection of courses, ways to work with me, and even free resources that you can check out down below. I'll be continuously adding to it. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Until next time, peace.